After 8 years of sacrifice helping my wife become a lawyer, she handed me divorce papers the day she passed the bar exam and said, "I don't need you anymore. I have my license." For 8 years, I worked double shifts while she went to law school. I paid for tuition, rent, groceries, everything. She always promised, "Once I pass the bar, everything will be different. We'll finally have our life together." But in her final year, something changed. She stopped saying "our future." Instead, she said, "my career." If I mentioned a vacation after graduation, she'd barely look up. That's not a priority right now. Bills piled up, dishes sat in the sink, and every time I talked about our future, she'd say, "We'll talk about that once I'm established." I told myself it was just stress, the pressure of the biggest test of her life. Then the bar results came out. She screamed when she saw it. I passed. Not we made it. Just I passed. Her classmates threw a big dinner celebration downtown. I dressed up, excited to celebrate with my new lawyer wife. The restaurant was loud with laughter and champagne. I thought this was finally our moment. Then during dessert, she slid a manila envelope across the table. Divorce papers. "I already signed," she said calmly. "All you have to do is finish it." I stared at her. "I don't need you anymore," she continued. "I have my license. I have job offers. I have a future. You were helpful during school, but that chapter is over." Helpful. 8 years of my life. Reduced to helpful. What she didn't know was I'd already seen it coming. Months earlier, when she started pushing me away, I prepared. I moved my valuables into storage, opened a separate bank account, and every major bill, the apartment, the car, utilities, was in my name. So when she handed me those divorce papers, I simply pulled out a pen and signed. Page after page. The entire restaurant went silent. When I finished, I slid the papers back and said, "Congratulations on passing the bar and on your divorce." Then I walked out. Within a week, I moved to San Francisco. The apartment she thought she was getting, no power, no internet, lease terminated. Meanwhile, she was drowning in 6 figures of student debt. Months later, she finally tracked me down at a Home Depot parking lot. She looked exhausted. "Please," she said, "I made a mistake." I shook my head. "When you thought you'd be rich and successful, you threw me away. Now that life is hard, suddenly I'm the best thing you ever had." Tears filled her eyes. "So there's no chance?" I smiled slightly. "I'm engaged to someone who chose me when she actually had options." Her face went pale. I got in my truck and drove away, leaving her standing in that parking lot with the life she chose.